Okay, guys. So this is a recording that I'm doing while I'm streaming, and I didn't do any review for the FIFA 21 stuff when it came out, um, because honestly, when I was reviewing the stuff as it came out, I was honestly really annoyed because I feel like when new inclusions are done to the game, people forget why it's really unbalanced because they're so excited about something new and forget why it's not that good anyways, okay? So this is in regards to FIFA 21 and the way that they have formatted their new game, okay? Let me explain to you guys from what I've seen how that game is going to be set up, right? So the setup, yet again, is going to be Division Rivals, Foot Champs, Foot Drafts, and online singles. This is if you are playing as a solo person. And for the second or third year in a row, I will tell you that this is yet again wrong because the mode that they should have added instead of this stupid online friendlies mode is a tournament mode. Same exact format as the World Cup. You play your 3 games to qualify. You go through the qualifying stages, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. You win, you get coin rewards, you get pack rewards. That is the best concept. That, with Division Rivals and with Foot Champs, including the little things that you've done to improve those 2 game modes, would be a welcome inclusion and you would actually have a good game. But the fact that they yet again did not do that makes this game incredibly unbalanced again. And I'll explain to you why, right? Because I think on the weekdays, what most people are actually going to do is probably play co-op with their friends. Because I'm going to explain to you why it's terrible. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, it doesn't matter what type of player you are, right? You can be a Division 7, you could be a Division 6, you could be Division 5, 1, 2, doesn't matter, right? Let's just say in my case, if I go to Division 1 this year, right? Usually in the past years, this year, previous years, we've gone to Division 1. So let's just say we get to Division 1 again, right? In Division Rivals, I will consistently be in Division 2, Division 1, maybe even Division 3. Who knows? Let's see what I can maintain if I choose to use a meta team or not choose to use a meta team, right? This is how the format of the game is going to be. On Foot Champs, you're going to play that during the weekends as you do nowadays. On the weekdays, right, if you're a Division 1 player, you're going to only play against the top tier players constantly during the weekdays, and you have to play 30 of those games, right, to get your specific rank during the week. Okay? First of all, you think this concept is going to be good. It's not going to be good. This concept makes more sense when you're in Division 5 or Division 6. But to be in Division 1 to do this week in, week out constantly is going to be exhausting. Because Foot Champs by itself, as a game mode, the very existence of it is already exhausting. But the fact that they've done that to Division Rivals now is equally exhausting. Now, I know a lot of you guys are not going to agree with this, but I'm going to show you why the balance is not there, okay? Okay, so in a game like FIFA, you should focus on using different players, different formations, different tactics, and having fun with the game. That's why I always mention the tournament mode in the game. Because if you have your 2 competitives in Rivals and in Foot Champs, then you go play this mode while you're still getting rewards, trying out different stuff, it would be cool because you would have open matchmaking. The thing that I feel like EA fails to understand and fails to see is that any sort of skill-based matchmaking being forced onto players for any sort of game is not fun. And this has been very obvious in a game like Warzone, where people complain about skill-based matchmaking constantly. Even the top streamers complain about it constantly. A big reason why people stopped playing Fortnite at the time was because of the skill-based matchmaking as well at the time, right? When they added it, because at first they didn't, and then they added it afterwards because, I don't know, they did, right? Because they do this because of the mid-tier and low-tier players. It makes more sense around that area, but for the top tier, it doesn't, because top tiers usually want to try out different stuff, not always abide to the meta. But when you're in the top tier, you always got to abide to the meta. It's just kind of just how it works, right? But anyways, you're going to play Foot Champs during the weekends. You're going to play Division Rivals during the weekdays. The weekdays are going to be incredibly sweaty. The only chance that you have to have the fun concept in your life to play football is to yet again play online friendlies or play drafts where you have to pay 15K to potentially get garbage in your packs unless a good promo is out. So the only escape yet again is going to be those 2 game modes, or because people view this as the new game mode, you go play foot co-op with your friends. Those are the only options you have yet again. And I'm telling you guys this, that in my opinion, it's wrong. The inclusion of FUT co-op is awesome. Thank you. The improvements, although I don't like FUT champs, I do like the concept of division rivals. I don't mind competitive for division rivals, but I hate FUT champs with a passion. Although the inclusion of those two game modes in regards to them being improved is great, you yet again do not have a balance in your game for someone playing by themselves. Because let's just look at this team, for instance. You guys are seeing, right? This team, for nowadays, right now, is definitely competent enough to play top tier level FIFA. It's definitely competent enough, for sure. I would say every single player, but maybe Ricardo Pereira and Quaresma, right? But as you guys know, FIFA every single year will have a meta, right? It's always going to have a meta. Some players are just not going to hit the meta. Some players will not move a certain way for them to be full meta. So yet again, you've created a concept where if I play FUT champs and I get any sort of red player picks that are actually interesting, but not necessarily meta, I'm going to feel more prone to not using that team because the only place that I'm going to be able to use these players is going to be in online friendlies. Because why would I go to Division 2, Division 1, Division 3, the serious game modes, and use a Liga NOS team for fun? I can only use a Liga NOS team for fun in online friendlies and get my match coins for it. No. If you guys had that exact same concept with the tournament mode in the game, it would literally be the saving grace of your game. These two modes are perfectly fine because you want to have them. If you want to have them, whatever. But the tournament mode was needed, okay? People think that the saving grace is going to be that new thing that they added to online friendlies where it's like, oh, if you use these players, you'll be able to play these tournaments with like a full silver squad or a team that has 7 La Liga players with like 4 thing. It depends if the rewards are consistent throughout it, okay? It depends, because that mode is the only part that could potentially be the saving grace, because if you get a reward for winning it the first time, and then maybe you get like 1k coins or 2k coins every time you win it as well after the 4 games, or however they're gonna format it, then fine. Everything I'm saying right now is irrelevant, but I know for a straight fact that they're not gonna do that. So do you guys understand where the problem lies again? They've yet again formatted a game. I wouldn't say in a worse way that exists nowadays because FUT co-op exists, right? Because FUT co-op exists. But in the other variables of how FUT champs and division rivals works, yes. Because you know the challenges that they added to the game. I guess it was this year or last year, right? They've yet again made those challenges done through rivals. But some of the challenges you tell us to do through rivals are really annoying. And if I'm going to have to do these challenges while playing a guy who is going to be completely tryharding in Division 1, Division 2, who's not to say that someone will yet again relegate themselves to do these challenges, because I 100% believe you guys will not open these challenges to the other game modes. Right? Because some of these are only done through division rivals. Some of them are only done through squad battles, whatever, right? Maybe if you added it to FUT Draft, oh, maybe there's one thing I can probably play. But FUT Draft is still competitive because, hey, you're paying 15K. You want to make that 15K back, you still got to play competitive FIFA. I just think, yet again, they went the wrong direction. That's it. I just think they went the wrong direction. I think they could have done so much better. But every single year, it just seems like we get the same recycled crap, and then they add some things here and there that people have hyped about over the years. And then when they add these things, people forget about how terrible the actual format of FUT actually is. Because even right now, boys, I see the same teams being used constantly, even with all the cards they have released. You're going to tell me, because I know I'm matching against Portuguese people, how am I never matching up against someone actually using Quaresma? I haven't seen Quaresma one time, bro. But this is the best version of his card. How am I not seeing people often use a left-back Ricardo Pereira? Or see someone still using this Bakayoko card who's freaking sick for his own reasons? Because they're not meta enough. You've created a concept next year where you have added even more meta because of the way you've added division rivals, but didn't add another game mode. These are the types of variables that happens in the way that I see it in my head, right? And I know that over the course of the years, people have either disagreed with it or they really hate me for it, but I'm always going to give my opinion on this type of stuff. I think that the way that they format their game as a video game is wrong. I can understand the way the Division Rivals and Foot Champs is in the game. I understand it, but you don't have a balance for the rest of it. If I want to use a Liga NOS team and still earn rewards through playing the game, I have no concept of that. In Call of Duty, if I want to use the Striker, which is a terrible gun, if I want to use the Striker for fun while still leveling up my character, getting camouflages, I can still do that. There's no concept of that in FIFA. I can't just use a Liga NOS team and still progress consistently, because all I can do to progress with the Liga NOS team, if I don't want to use it in a meta concept, is going to be through online friendlies again. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I want your honest opinion. Please don't be toxic about it. I want to have a genuine conversation. If you disagree, tell me why you disagree. Give me points, okay? I don't want to be like, oh, you're just trash. Like, no. I want you to give me the right points on why you think what I'm saying is wrong. I'm just saying that I think it's wrong. You can disagree with it, whatever it is. I just think that their way of going about Foot is just not right. That's it. Okay? Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please have the discussion down below. Please do it in an orderly fashion, okay? Let's be civil here. And to be honest with you guys, I've had these conversations in the past and you guys are pretty civil. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys are pretty awesome. Some guys that have disagreed with me on some things that I've said in the past, the way they do it is mwah. The way they format, the way that they disagree is beautiful. That's what I like to see, okay? Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.